set your bag down, and then you can walk on the plane. You can do that, but
No,
you can't
I'm
take
not.
your bag.
You're not with the, what do you call it? I've seen these like videos on YouTube before. You're not with the.
I'm the DEA. I'm the government.
And the first distinct thing I remember was pulling my phone and saying, I am the government.
He actually said, I am the government?
Yeah, he says, I am the government, and he was very assertive about it.
I'm the government.
This is Officer Nick Nimskern with the Montgomery, Ohio Police Department working the Cincinnati airport as part of a plainclothes DEA task force, stopping David, a New York-bound passenger, after he and his bag had already cleared TSA screening.
Jeez Louise. Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry. I just want my rights to be respected. That's all.
Well, I just told you can walk on, but you can set your bag down, and we'll just have a dog.
Where else you're gonna? Am I being detained right now?
Not you, but your
Am
bag.
I free to go?
Not your bag. I've
Okay,
told you like
I'm gonna
20
walk
times.
then.
You can't do that.
Am I being detained?
Robert, you
But am I free to go?
Was your heart pounding? Were you nervous? Were you confident in your position?
Well, I was unbelievably nervous. In fact, the first thing I did was on the plane was go back to my phone and just see, is this really happening? And did I remember this correctly?
You mentioned seeing a YouTube video. That was our investigation you saw, right?
Yeah, that was your investigation.
We tracked plainclothes drug agents through the Atlanta airport, watching and recording them searching passengers at boarding gates looking for cash to seize. In court filings, the government called these cold consent encounters.
How many innocent people do you have to search before you find what you're looking for?
Sir, I've got nothing to say to you.
Yeah, I distinctly remembered a couple of pieces that stood out. I think one of them was asking the question, am I free to go? The second thing that I really remember is that I was free to walk away if so.
We do have a completely full flight this afternoon.
Once on board, David checked our story again on his phone.
I actually saw the Investigate TV news article pop up too. And I remember thinking, well, at least I did this right. You have the right to walk away if they're not detaining you.
Agent Nimskern followed him on the plane and mistakenly grabbed another passenger's bag.
Oh, that's my. Hey.
That's yours. Where's your bag at?
I don't consent to search, sir.
You don't have to consent. Where's your backpack at? Where is it? Under your seat?
It got put away, but I don't consent to being searched.
I don't care what your consent stuff. You want to watch the dog?
Yes,
you want
please.
To sit in your seat?
I would like to watch
Well,
the
then
dog.
come out.
It was definitely embarrassing, humiliating. I'm sure everybody's wondering, is this guy a terrorist? Is he bringing bombs on board?
I'm not trying to be a jerk. I just don't like being searched.
You're not trying to be a jerk.
No, I don't
might be
know
the
who
biggest
you are.
jerk since I've ever met out here, honestly.
That's fair, dude.
The airport is not a Constitution-free zone. You retain your Fourth Amendment rights when you're in the airport.
Kirby Thomas West is an attorney with the D.C.-based Institute for Justice, now representing David.
Any of us, and even a constitutional lawyer knowing all my rights, there's no guarantees that you're going to be safe from this kind of search or seizure.
One thing he said is, I don't need your consent. Is that true?
The only way that law enforcement can conduct a search without your consent is if there's probable cause of a crime.
Am I under suspicion of a crime right now? Do you have probable cause?
So we have a lot of money and drugs going out of every airport
Understood.
to New York.
Okay.
It's an influx of it.
Am I being suspected of a crime? I just want this to be reported.
I don't know.
Do you have reasonable suspicion? Do you have probable cause? And he says, I don't know.
Do you have probable cause for a
I have
search?
probable cause for a dog to walk up and smell your bag, yes.
The canine at first walks right by David's bag without stopping. Then,
I saw him gesture back to my bag, and I remember him just doing something with his fingers. Upon looking at the video again, you can hear him making that kissy sound.
You see that? You got it recorded. Don't edit that part out of the video either. So he sat on your bag.
Okay.
Is there money, drugs, or weapons in your bag? You did all this for what? This is what we do. Let me tell you, we've been doing this for a long time. Years and years and years.
I
Longer
understand
than probably you've
that.
been alive.
I respect you, sir.
We're within our rights, or I wouldn't do what I did.
Is my flight going to be...
Hey, that's your plane.
All right. I just did some research on this when I was on the plane, but...
Well, Google's great. I'm telling you, if I were you, I'd call your lawyer and see what he wants you to do. I know you're annoyed, and I'm annoyed too that you caused such a scene for something so silly.
I don't think standing up for your rights is silly.
You actually disobeyed me, disrespected me.
And also, it's weird that he puts this whole scene on me.
We wouldn't do this and be doing it across the country if it wasn't legal.
We wouldn't be doing this all over the country if it wasn't legal.
Well, first, this isn't legal, and second, that they do this all over the country, but it was extremely validating to hear it from the horse's mouth.
You walked off the plane. Fact check, bro.
Basically, do you want a receipt for the bag?
You want a receipt for the
All right, you guys can consent to search it.
Before he searches my bag, the officer says, I'm sure that there's nothing in your bag anyways.
I'm sure there's nothing in here at this point.
At the end of the day, there was nothing illegal in your bag at all.
No, he searched my bag very thoroughly and nothing was found.
This is just going to prove that your dog has been trained by you guys to signal whenever you need to signal.
Maybe smelling something residual from something else. I don't know. I'm not a dog. Are you a dog?
Was there ever an apology? Did they say we're sorry? How did they end the encounter?
They laughed at me.
They laughed at you.
Yeah, they laughed at me. I asked him, so what do I do with my flight? And he said, that's your own problem now.
What's going on, brother?